Make the ground shake.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brian, iNDEX Reflex, and today I got a commentary for you guys. I actually just commentated over this video, but it didn't go through and deleted itself. So, today I've got a hard point game for you guys, and I got a lot of things I want to talk about in this video, even though I just talked about them and my commentary didn't go through. Some videos I will be doing like this, where it's not live and it's just kind of a laid-back casual. You know, some days I'll do a face cam. Live com, and some people do face cams, but they're like not live comms, and I just don't like those personally. I think they're a little like weird, because usually face cams are meant for like reactions. I guess that's how they like started out. But anyways, this isn't one of my better games. I'm gonna say that right off the bat. I actually recorded this one today in just pubs. I was playing alone because none of the rest of the team was on, and personally myself, I don't do that good because I was getting a lot of connection interrupted and bad connection. And I think that's from me streaming to Twitch, and I really don't understand that. I'm gonna try to. I stream in high quality, not source. I'm gonna try doing a medium test sometime because this does look good, but I don't want to lag when I play because I do want to record some team stuff eventually. But Ivan's just got an Elgato, so he'll probably have more stuff out than me and Hatred, considering he has more time on his hands than both of us. But today, I just kind of want to talk about the team. I want to talk about me personally, where I'm at in my life, and a standpoint. And yeah, so the gameplay, it's not the greatest. I had a lot of struggles, and what happened was my main controller had a jacked up like left stick. It was still usable, but like sometimes it wouldn't let me like go left and right. So it wasn't that big of a deal. But I actually just bought a controller, Reap's spare controller. I paid him like $30 for it. And it's not bad, but it's having the same problem that my dad's does, where like the right stick will randomly look up in the air. You'll see that a few times in this game. And I don't know why, but it's not that big of a deal. But I told him he needed some money. And I was like, alright, I'll pay you $30 for it. And, well, technically I gave him 40 because he gave Ivan's $10 PayPal towards his Elgato because he needed some extra money, but that's a long story. But long story short, I gave him $40 for it, and I was kind of like skeptical. I was like, okay, well they sell for 60, and mine's kind of junk. And I actually just ordered my scuff for Christmas. I got the Optic Green scuff for $200, and it has just about everything that a scuff has because it was on sale, so I got it a little cheaper. Well, it was $200, but when I added everything to it, the controller was like $150. So, and my mom was like, yeah, I want to spend $200 on you and your brother each for Christmas, and I'm like, well, there's my $200. And my parents were like. My parents don't understand that, My dad's like, $200 for a controller? My mom's like, no, that's ridiculous. And I talked her into it. I'm like, Mom, what else do I want for Christmas? I don't want anything else. I don't want an Elgato, personally, but I'd rather have them get the scuff that's more expensive and then have me buy the Elgato, because I plan on buying an Elgato soon. And actually, long story about buying things, I made a Christmas list this past week for my grandmother, and I was like, okay, I want an external. That's about it. That's all I asked for. And I said 1, 2, or 3 gigabytes, so I don't know what she got me. But today on Newegg, there was this 2 terabyte for $70, and I went and bought that myself without thinking. And then I asked my mom, and I told my mom about it, and she's like, well, you better hope your grandma didn't buy it. Well, my grandma did. I don't know what size she got me, but she said she bought me an external. So I was like, okay, well. And then I found out I have to actually get the external myself in the mail and then send it back and then pay the fees to restock it. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to keep it. $70. It was originally $100. I'm like, I'm just going to keep it. And I figured I could either resell it locally or something. But I was like, okay, depending on what size she gets me, I'm going to put one towards my Xbox and one for my PC. And I thought that was great because I need space on my Xbox because I'm constantly uninstalling games and reinstalling games, new games. And it's like, I want space for those games so I can still play them. I paid for them, but long story there, and basically, so like right now, I want to kind of switch over to talking about iNDEX, because me personally, in the next coming weeks, I'm hoping to get an Elgato, or order one at least, my next paycheck, which is still 2 weeks, but talking about iNDEX, like I said, Ivan's got his Elgato, so that was really cool. I think Hatred is going to be buying a scuff in the next coming weeks. He's going to be getting one for Christmas as well. So I think he said he's gonna order his soon. So that's cool. Me, him, and Reap will all have scuffs. Um, and Reap was actually going to be selling his Astros to Hatred, but that didn't work. That didn't go over too well. So there's actually, if you guys may or may not have seen Hatred's video, he was talking about some things coming up for the Index team, and there's actually it's a local LAN, I guess you could say, a local LAN in our state that is going to be hosting a tournament, or like a LAN, basically, where you can win up to $3,000 in prizes, and I don't know what that's for, because they have, like, League tournaments and Smash, so it's going to be, like, everything. Smash, League, Mortal Kombat, COD, it's Halo, it's going to be a bunch of crap. So, basically, all they said on their site was to bring your own controller, but knowing me, I don't know about them, but I'm bringing my monitor, my Xbox, my controller, my headset. I'm probably going to bring my laptop and my Elgato if I do get one, because I don't know what their policy is against recording, but I'd like to get some team stuff. So we'll see where that goes. So that's coming up like the middle of January, so we still have time to think about it. We're definitely looking forward to going to it, if all goes through. It's a $40 entry fee, I think it was, and it's like $10. It's like $10 a person, so I mean we can all pull through with that. That's not bad at all. And what do we have to lose? You know, as a team, we have great experience, but at the same time, it's like we have never really been. I personally have never been outside of just my home gaming. Like, the fact I'm like really psyched for a LAN, because a LAN is a totally different experience than an online, UMGs or anything like that. So it's going to be really interesting to see where that ends up. Because I always wanted to be a part of a LAN. It's been something for me that I've been wanted forever, and it's just I can't wait. I think we're all really looking forward to it. Because I mean, on the bright side, we're hoping to walk away with whatever the prize money is. I think 60% is the pot for first place. I think 15% was like third. I'm not too sure on that, but still, I mean it's still gonna be good if we can walk away with some money and have a LAN under our belts. So I'm just really looking forward to it. But like I said, Reap was actually planning on selling his headset to a Hatred. That didn't go over, and I said, all right, well, I'll buy the Astros from you. And then Ivons was like, well, if he's getting a new headset and he's selling his Astros, he shouldn't, because then Ivons and Hatred don't even have headsets. So Ivons was like, well, then we'll be out of a headset. I said, well, if I buy it, I'll let you guys use one of my other ones at the LAN, because I have my setup right now, which is my PS3 Turtle Beaches. But I do also have my XO4's Turtle Beaches for the Xbox One, and then if I get the Astros, I'll have the Astros. So I said, you know what? I think it'd be better if I just buy it and then let you guys use it at the LAN. And if Hatred wants to, he can just buy one of them for me. He lives by me. He's able to do that. So we're still debating on on his whole headset situation. And I just think I'm gonna be ready. I think I'm gonna be ready when the LAN comes around, honestly. Because, by the time the LAN comes around, I'm hoping to have an Elgato. Like, I keep saying that, but I'm thinking my next paycheck I'm going to get it, because I'll have the money then. By the time the LAN comes around in January, I have my Control Freaks, I'll have my Scuff, I still have my Turtle Beaches. I'm not too worried about a headset. I'm in a good standing for a headset situation, honestly, so that's just how that looks. So I'm going to have a Scuff, I'm going to have my Control Freaks, I'm going to have my Elgato. It's going to be great. See, the way I look at it is 2016 is going to be a big year for Index Gaming. I don't think I've heard any of us say that, but I think 2016 is going to be a big year for Index Gaming, because the last few years of Call of Duty have not been very well with competitive. AW, I barely touched that game. I wouldn't poke that game with the stick. It was so bad. Ghost was really good. Ghost was great, and it's dead now. But personally, I like Black Ops 2 a lot. I played that game to death, but they hate it. That's just their opinion. But Ghost was then the next best thing. That's what we started on. PS3 was me, Reap, and iBounce. We had our stuff on PlayStation 3, and Hatred has had a huge background with working with competitive teams, and he's been running them. He's had about a year and a half, almost 2 years experience with them outside of Index. So he's got that under his belt. He actually was a 360 player but that's not any different than us playing PS3. And then, we played Ghost and then Black Ops 3. We are in love with it. I love it. It's way better than AW. And it's probably going to be the next big thing for competitive Call of Duty. And I'm really looking forward to it. Because honestly, if this was the standing point that we were in for iNDEX with AW, I would not. That's why I originally left iNDEX back in like August, because they were in the whole AW scene, and I was like, I don't like AW. I'm not going to play it. And then this came out, and I was like, all right, I got to jump back in. I got to jump back in with you guys and get into this and get this under my belt, because Ops 3 it was great. So it's just 2016. It's going to be a big year for iNDEX. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm gonna. If we take this LAN, it's definitely going to be a big upgrade. We're really looking forward to going to this LAN and getting the W under our belts. And if that's going to take it in January, then I can't wait to see what the rest of the year is going to look like for iNDEX. So right now, I'm just kind of living life day by day. I still got school. I'm back off break, Thanksgiving break. I had that whole week off, but now I'm going back to school and work. And really, the only time we do play is the 3 days on the weekend: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So us as a team, we really need to work and get these next few weekends in while we can before the LAN. And then these next coming weeks, I hope to have an Elgato. Around Christmas, I'll have my Scuff and I'll have my external. So I mean, it's gonna be great. That's the three things in life that I want right now: is my Scuff, my external, and my team to do good. And my team. That's how it goes. Scuff, external, and Elgato. And then the team. It's just the fact that iBounce has an Elgato, and Hatred's been doing my method, the Twitch method. It's not bad, but it works. And if it's better than the game DVR for sure. And it's a lot easier. You just stream to Twitch, go on your PC, export it to YouTube, rip it off YouTube, commentate, do whatever you want with it, and then re-upload it. It works beautifully. So yeah, it's kind of all I really needed to talk about in this video, honestly, was the fact that we got some big things coming up for iNDEX, personally, me as well. And it's just, I don't know, I really don't have anything else to say besides I really think 2016 is going to be big. It's going to be big for us. And right now, we're kind of like laying low, like we're just kind of playing when we can. But I think at the beginning of December, it's going to have to pick up. It's going to have to pick up. We're going to have to work our way through the month of December as much as we can to get ready for this LAN. And we've only got a few weeks to do it. What do we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 weeks until this LAN. About 6.5 weeks. So it's going to be big, and I just can't wait for it. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Be sure to subscribe for more, and be sure to check out the description as well below. You can go check out, you can follow me, you can follow the rest of the team, go check out their videos, see what they're up to. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.